Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. His Excellency Right Honorable K.P. Sharma, Oli Chairman of the 4th BIMSTEC Summit, Excellencies, distinguished delegates, ladies and gentlemen, Assalamu alaikum, and a very good afternoon to you all. It is my privilege to be present at the 4th BIMSTEC Summit in Nepal. I would like to convey my warm felicitations to the Right Honorable K.P. Sharma, Oli Chairman of the 4th BIMSTEC Summit. My heartfelt thanks go to the government of Nepal for their support in carrying forward the BIMSTEC during the last 4.5 years. I also extend thanks to the Chairman of the 4th BIMSTEC Summit for choosing an appropriate theme of the summit, called Towards a Peaceful, Prosperous and Sustainable Bay of Bengal Region. Mr. Chairman, this is the month of August. It was during this month I lost my family. In 1975, my father of the nation, Banabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman, under his leadership, we liberated our country. He presented the nation, Bangladesh. He was assassinated along with my mother, my 3 brothers. Younger one was only 4 years old. Newly wedded, my 2 sisters-in-law, my uncle. 18 members of my family was assassinated. My younger sister and myself were abroad. So we took shelter in India. 6 years we couldn't return home. After 6 years, when I was elected as the president of my party, Bangladesh Awami League, with this party my father liberated the country, I took all initiative to implement my father's dream to develop Bangladesh as a poverty-free Bangladesh. And also, I took steps that how we can work together, the cooperation, regional cooperation, bilateral cooperation with our neighboring country. I tried my best to develop my country, and also my aim is to develop the region, the South Asian people. I devoted myself for the cause, the right cause of my people, and also develop Bangladesh as a poverty-free golden Bangladesh. I pay my respect to all my family members and the martyrs of our liberation war. Excellency, ladies and gentlemen, in Bangladesh, it was the father of the nation, Banabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman, who back in 1972 first dreamed of regional economic and social progress in South Asia. Since then, regional cooperation has been an integral component of our foreign policy. We attach high importance to regional cooperation through BIMSTEC. Hosting of BIMSTEC Secretariat in Dhaka is a manifestation of the full commitment of our government to the BIMSTEC forum. BIMSTEC is potentially a dynamic region in the world with 1.5 billion people comprising almost 22% of global population. Its combined GDP is $2.8 trillion and average growth rate of about 6%. The region has a huge scope of expansion of intra-trade. We have to utilize the potential that much of which remains still untapped. Mr. Chairperson, the UN Secretary General termed Bangladesh as an economic miracle during his recent Bangladesh. We made significant economic and social progress during the last 10 years. Our per capita GDP reached to $1,752 during the current fiscal year from $543 in 2006. Our GDP growth reached 7.8%. Poverty rate has dropped to 21% in 2018 from 41.5% in 2006. The World Bank ranks Bangladesh as the 43rd largest economy in the world in terms of GDP and 32nd in terms of purchasing power parity. PricewaterhouseCoopers presented Bangladesh as the 23rd largest economy by 2015. We are committed to pursuing all means to domestic, bilateral, regional and international cooperation in transforming Bangladesh to a middle-income country by the year 2021 and developed one by the 2041. Excellencies, development is dependent on peace and stability. We have been pursuing a policy of inclusive development with the conviction to address hunger and poverty, illiteracy and inequality to build a stable, just and sustainable society. Earlier this year, we have been qualified to graduate from the LDCs. Some of our unique domestic socio-economic measures have received popular response and produced visible dividends. This includes Ekti Bari, Ekti Khabar means one household, one farm. It means no land will be remain uncultivable. All cultivable land should be cultivated so that we can produce more food and ensure food security to everybody, and each and every family should come out from the poverty level. Community clinic, it means we ensure health service to each and every family up to the grassroots level, up to village level. Ashram project, shelter project, no one left behind without home. From government, we distribute a small house or a cluster of house to the poorest and landless people. Education for all. Each and every student should go to school and study. We ensure we also provide money to the mother who send their children to the school, and also we give stipend and free books, day meal for the students. Social safety net programs, that means old age pension, widow pension, destitute women pension, electricity for all, digital Bangladesh. Now Bangladesh is digitally connected. We have internet service all over the country. Women empowerment and environment protection. Another unique economic initiative our government undertook for the disadvantaged people is the Micro Savings Initiative. Under this program, the beneficiary of micro savings make a monthly personal savings of like taka 100 taka in a specialized bank named Rural Savings Banks accounts, and the government deposits a magic amount of 100 taka. They then invest in small-scale economic activities to create sustainable livelihood. They should not depend on other mercy, because microcredit sometimes takes high rate of interest. But micro savings, we give money to people with a very low interest, but they have to have their own savings. From that savings, they will continue their business. That way, we make each and every family hunger-free and poverty-free. And we improve our livelihood of our people from the grassroots level with this project. And through cooperative, all the production, we give them market facilities. We are establishing special economic zone all over the country, about 100 special economic zone. There we invite domestic and foreign investors so that we can create job opportunity for our people, and also our economy can make progress. Excellencies, poverty, climate change and terrorism, among others, remain some of our common enemies. As the lead country in climate change, we have initiated adaptation and mitigation programs. For example, we have created a climate change trust fund of $400 million in line with our comprehensive climate change strategy. We have successfully implemented our zero tolerance policy in addressing terrorism in all its manifestation. We declare that we will not allow anybody to use our soil to launch any kind of terrorist activities in our neighboring country. We had hosted early this year the second BIMSTEC Security Chiefs meeting in Dhaka. As a lead country for trade and investment, we have been pursuing promotion of meaningful engagements and cooperation. Excellencies, Khabar, despite our very passionate collective commitment, BIMSTEC Forum achieved a few modest success during the past 21 years of its existence. Therefore, a huge task remains ahead of us. We need to consolidate fundamental legal frameworks to carry forward the substantive engagements in our cooperation to produce visible results. In this context, the special BIMSTEC retreat in Goa in 2016, hosted by Indian Prime Minister His Excellency Mr. Narendra Modi, was an important step forward. Some of the decisions of the 16-point agenda of action adopted in Goa have been executed, while many are yet to be realized. Mr. Chairman, the global scenario has been changing very fast, resulting in new dynamics in every sphere. We have to match the new dynamics and the current reality through three-pronged cooperation: bilaterally, regionally, and multilaterally. Our cooperation in BIMSTEC Forum can be expanded through creation of free trade area, investment and energy cooperation, enhancing people-to-people contact, and funding mechanisms. I am happy to mention that some BIMSTEC countries have bilateral engagements of electricity grid connection. The new BIMSTEC electricity grid offers a new avenue for energy cooperation as complementary to our bilateral, trilateral, and regional initiatives. To achieve an early dividend from the BIMSTEC, we would like to propose to categorize the 40 sectors into several clusters to make them more synergized, focused, and implementable. The proposals are: A. Trade, investment, connectivity, science and technology, energy, poverty alleviation, and agriculture sectors that directly add economic and social benefits for the people may be categorized under one cluster called sustainable development. B. Likewise, security, counterterrorism, climate change, and disaster management that protect and promote our prosperity may be placed under another cluster called security and stability. C. Last but not least, culture and public health that facilitate and influence our progress and prosperity may be placed under the third cluster called people-to-people contact. In the same light, we may also consider reviewing the scope and structure of this state in view of the developing political and economic scenario. I thank you, Mr. Chairperson, for your innovative speech. It is very innovative and I think it encourages everybody. And I thank you all, the member participants. Thank you very much. Khuda Hafiz. Jai Bangla, Jai Bangla. May Bangladesh live forever. Long live the spirit of Deep State.